has defied multiple summons to withdraw from the Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akaran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
Orders confirmed, Magos. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility. Disgusting thing! Trigon class Tyranid sighted.
Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Advance! If the Xenos tunnel piece tries to hold us, cut through it!
Trigon formation reposition. The Trigon's exoskeleton could repel any of our current missions.
Indeed, Viridian. Unless the Tyranid Barrow devours the target, its extermination is not mission critical.
We hold advantageous terrain.
Stay there, fuck! Xenos scum sighting! Swapping out magazine. Trying to stop my range. Coming up. Into the more of death. Do not stall here! Move! Look, the beast changes its vector. Finished and ready.
Trigon displays aggressive behavior. Closing the gap.
Reloading. What needs grappling? Arming up. Header unbound. Ammunition restocked. Take what you can carry. Dispensing skins.
Inactivation maneuvers.
lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Affirmative. Securing efficient transport now.
I have transmitted no authorizations.
Perhaps we can disrupt the beast if we reposition frequently.
Transport lift status incorrect.
What needs grappling?
Has arrived. Advance to the lift.
Grapple launcher set. Thorough welcomes.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
I want to take a chainsaw to this servo skull.
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
This is why I do not trust tech priests.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists.
Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6
If you ever speak to him again.
Let Magos servo skull.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece, but give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake, and your own.
The radiant shall remain uncompromised, Magos.
drowning, dissection. Would you like to hear it?
Fire, hurrah! Borrower incoming! Fire tyrannies are massive!
Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Find the melter ordnance with dispatch! Annihilate Tyranid rally points. Specialized bioform neutralized. Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. Eradicate the vermin from the tunnels. Melter munitions obtained. Purify the infected tunnels with the melter charges. Tyranid burrow clear. Reloading.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Magazine out, magazine in. Into the morgue. Melter charge secure. Cleanse those Xenos packages. Light their tunnels ablaze with melter charges. Keep scanning for signs of the Trigon. What needs grappling?
You passed the correct door before behind you, where your corpses shall soon rot.
Advance on our objectives.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignola, that I must drag you back into the light.
Finished and ready. Got the gear.
Meat lackey seems like overkill, Gallia. You think too highly of me. powered by the Tyranids, and you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Tactical pivot. Locate generator power cell.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might grows, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Xenos Stalker hunts us. This galaxy is not yours.
Located power cell.
Restart the generators with the power cells.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facilities network. Mitrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Disconnect the cowering tech priest from her cradle of wires.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Dig in and defend.
Connection permanently severed.
Return to Mitrian's containment unit. See, Mitrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our roots.
These tender thoughts of Astarte's flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fooled.
Silence! Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Asset acquired.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
out magazine. We are committed to this cause. A little more dust is no bother.
Evacuation point ahead.
That is where we need to be. Here. Our banner awaits unfurled. Closing the gap. Reloading. What is the holdup? Waste nothing but ejecting. War gear required.
I cannot land with that foreign abomination like you.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances. And Atrium's weathering cover. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Hear that, brothers? The Trigon dies. Or we do.
Its vulnerabilities.
Magazine in. those aberrations! Purge them all! Annihilate tyranny rally points. View your paths, brothers! Cleanse those Xenos passages!
And the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn.